After 1688, Parliament made key changes laying the groundwork for the Industrial Revolution. Property rights were strengthened, and policies shifted to promote manufacturing. For example, the hearth tax, which burdened manufacturers, was abolished and replaced by a land tax.
Improved security of property rights was central to the transportation revolution. Investment in infrastructure like roads and canals increased massively. Sir Timothy Baldwin's successful defense of his family's right to charge navigation fees on the Salwarp River against an attempted expropriation demonstrated how much more secure property rights were after 1688.
Parliament also aggressively protected domestic textile production against foreign imports. This led to the Calico Acts. Woolen manufacturers successfully lobbied Parliament, resulting in an act in 1701 making it illegal to wear any Asian silks and painted calicos in Great Britain.
The Calico Act of 2021 closed remaining loopholes, making it illegal to wear any printed, painted, stained, or dyed calico in Great Britain.
However, the pluralistic nature of the new political system limited how far entry barriers could go. When the wool industry tried to suppress the growing domestic fustian industry, a mix of linen and cotton, the new manufacturers and burgeoning industrial centers like Manchester opposed them through intense petitioning.
The new interests won. The Manchester Act of 1736 explicitly allowed for the manufacturing and printing of cloth made from linen yarn and cotton wool within Great Britain. This victory demonstrated the limits of entry barriers and paved the way for the cotton manufacturing innovations central to the Industrial Revolution.
The Industrial Revolution took root in England because of its uniquely inclusive economic institutions, which were established by the inclusive political institutions brought about by the Glorious Revolution. This environment gave men like James Watt the opportunity and incentive to develop their skills and ideas.
Crucially, after 1688, those who suffered from or feared creative destruction were no longer able to stop it. Even Richard Arkwright, who one of the dominant figures of the Industrial Revolution, failed to get courts to enforce a patent he sought in 1775 to monopolize cotton spinning.
The emergence of this pluralistic regime, however, was contingent. It was highly dependent on the emergence of a broad coalition that opposed Stuart absolutism.
That diversity, encompassing the gentry, manufacturers, and Atlantic traders, was key. If the coalition had been narrow, the overthrow of the Stuarts might have simply been a replacement of one narrow set of interests with another, recreating extractive institutions. Because the coalition was broad, it demanded pluralism, fearing that one diverse interest might usurp power at the expense of the rest.
Please click the button below to watch the full video.